Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, and give double honors to the apostles and elders, which are the apostles and elders that rule the great millstone. Alright? And to you hopeful elect that's on the four corners of the planet Earth, keep pushing, keep faith, keep strong, and just keep prayed up, man. We need more prayer than any time ever, man, because we're coming to some crazy times. So this is this lesson's been on my mind for a little bit, a couple days, and I've been watching everything that's been going on with scoffers and a lot of these outside people that are seeing this truth, because the elders and apostles they've been putting work into this truth, man, and through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he's grown them and he's given them they've got a name, man. They've got a name for this truth. So now you have men that have come under the elders, and by way of whatever situation that happens, they get strayed off. That's why this is right here. If you read this, it says, you are only as strong as your foundation. And I remember when I first came in, the elders would keep reiterating, have a good foundation, strong foundation, build yourself up. Okay? That's why you can't lean on no other man, because you have to build up your own foundation. Okay? It's just like if you have a house. Say you're building a house with one of your friends. Are you going to spend ample time building his foundation, or are you going to spend time building his and then spend time building yours? Say you help him and he helps you. Okay? But at the end of it, that's your foundation that you're building. Okay? That's why the Most High set up teachers for us to go and learn from these teachers, to build ourselves up in this truth and in this faith, and to strengthen ourselves. After a while, even the elders have said the spirit starts taking over, but you have to be taught, and you can't just the spirit's working with me now. No, it's something that just through process of time happens. All right. So I read it again. You are only as strong as your foundation. And what do you have? You have guys that their foundation is crumbling. And there's verses that I'm going to go into, but look at their house is falling, man. They might not think their house is falling, but their house is falling because they've left their first instead for who knows what, man. They want to say, oh, this brother's doing this brother's doing that. Well, there's situations happen in the Bible with great men that did certain things that was even worthy of death. But the Most High found mercy and instilled in the men to get back up and to maintain. But other guys are getting disenchanted, as that's the word being used, with just stuff that we ain't even came to some nitty gritty times yet. Okay? So that's why you have to build yourself on strong foundation. As you see this picture here, sturdy foundation upon rock, man. And what is that rock? That's Yahweh Shai. Okay? That's having your faith build up in Yahweh Shai, because he's going to be the catalyst of us being saved. Okay, because you have to have on his truth, and the truth that is coming out by way of great millstone is built upon Yahweh Shai, the Messiah. Okay, the Mashiach. So now let me go into the word. Foundation itself before I get into some scripts. And right here, I typed in foundation in etymology.com, and it says, late 14th century action of founding, from Old English foundation, or directly from late Latin foundatunio, Salakia, but it's right here. It says numerative foundeo, a founding, noun of action from the past particular stem from Latin foundry, to lay a bottom or foundation. Late word glossed in English by Old English by Staple. It says stabilized sense of establishment of an institution with an endowment to pay for it. Is late 14th century, meaning that which is founded. So that's what the Most High is when you come in this truth, and you get built upon the word when you go into the earnest milk and you sip that milk. That's why it says eat the whole roll, the bitter and the sweet. But a lot of these guys, man, they ate the sweet part, but the bitter part they don't want to take, man. Okay, and we're not coming in this truth to be how you say, exalted in our name sense. That's why we're not putting our trust in man. We're putting our trust in the spirit that is on these men for the work's sake. Okay, the work that they're doing, these men are doing, are giving you, have given men knowledge on things that we never dreamt of. Even if we went to some higher learning, we still wouldn't have been learning the things that we're learning. Learning maps, learning Latin, learning Greek, learning Hebrew, learning different. I've seen the elders have bust out artifacts, man. History. You have to know history, man. It gives you a higher understanding of the Bible you're reading. And then now men want to turn around and use precepts against the men that taught them. But that's just how the Most High set things up. So let me go into these scripts and we're going to read some of these precepts I have, and then I'm going to close out. Or actually, let me play this. Because this is what you see now, man. This is what happens when your house ain't built upon strong foundation, man. See? That's what a lot of these guys are right now. They're tossed, man. Their foundation wasn't strong enough for what happens. The waters come in, the different philosophies and bullshit come in, and it sweeps them away. The house looked good, man. From the outside looking in, you'd be like, damn, that's a strong house. Strong, nice house. But the foundation wasn't right, and the house took off, man. Okay? See? That's some what these guys are looking like now, man. Being carried away in the waters. And then to say that the devil's gonna come in like a flood? Huh? So hey, it's coming to the times where you're gonna need as much strong foundation as you can muster. Alright, let me read some of these precepts. This is the book of Matthew 7, and I'll start at verse 24. It says, therefore, who heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him to a wise man which buildeth his house upon a rock. Okay? And it says, and the rain descended and the floods came. And that's going to be the time of Jacob's trouble, different things. And even you have now with the different guys talking about, the Bible's for everybody, the James Whites and the no slabs and the no and faithful to nothing. And it says, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And that's why you got to be established and you got to be grounded and know what you're into and know who you learned them from, man. It says, and every one that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. And the rains descended and the flood came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And we've seen that, man. Even the times and the years that I've been in, this short time that I've been in here, I've seen guys that you thought was it, man, fall out in there. In the fall was great. Now they don't believe in Yahweh Shai. Now they don't believe in the Apocrypha. They only believe in the New Testament. I mean, you look at some of the things these guys come out with, you're like, what in the world? Because that, like it says here, and great was the fall of it. So when you at one time was out there prophesying, kicking the precepts, but then now you don't believe in the Lord, you don't believe in the Bible, you want to stare at the sun, all types of things that men have come out with. And it says, and it came to pass when Yahweh Shai had ended saying, the people were astonished at his doctrine. Okay, let me get this. Let me get this real quick. Bring out some of these words. Let's bring out the word rock. We know the word rock is Petra, because that was Peter's name. And it says Petra. It says a rock, cliff, or ledge, a projecting rock, crage, rocky ground, a rock, a large stone, a man like rock by reason of his firmness and strength of soul. So to see, you have to strengthen your spirit, man. You You got to check that spirit. That's why it says our outer man dieth every day, but our inner man is renewed. So you got to renew that inner man. You got to keep him fed and keep him strong. And we all go off into this madness world, man. But we got to ground ourselves back and bring ourselves back. Okay? So Petra. So that's, you got to find yourself, your inner man, and you got to establish him in this truth and this knowledge.